A new golf course for the Bronx, and the man behind it, the one and only Donald Trump.
It's a beautiful link-style 18-hole golf course, and it overlooks the Whitestone Bridge. Donald Trump's on the phone with us this morning. Congratulations.
Well, good morning, both. I like your glasses, by the way, but that's okay. We will not discuss that, but they look very, very... You're an intellect. You're a great intellect now. There's no question about it.
I'll have to make sure I ask very smart questions this morning.
All right,
so how does this compare to the Diker Beach golf course? I mean, we have a view of the Verrazano Bridge. I mean, this one has a view of the Whitestone.
Well, this is a Jack Nicklaus signature course. It's built to the highest levels of golf. I mean, it's meant for major championships. It's on... Essentially, you have 350 acres because you have parkland around it, so for tournaments, for major championships, for PGA championships and U.S. Opens and Ryder Cups and all of that. This is meant for the absolute highest standards of golf. It's been under construction for, some people think, 31 years. Nobody knows exactly what it is. Many, many years. I got involved about a year and a half, 2 years ago, and I really did a great job. I mean, I got it, but it's sort of like the rink in Central Park was such a disaster.
I remember that. I covered that when you finally got the rink open. Yeah. The city couldn't do it.
Yeah, they spent 8 years. They spent $22 million. They didn't have a clue. It didn't get open, and I got it open in about 3 months. This one is a much bigger project. This was, I guess, 31 years. I mean, nobody knows how long it's been under construction. It's been under construction for a long time. I have to tell you that Commissioner Silver, the Parks Department, Commissioner, has done a fantastic job, and the entire Parks Department has been amazing. They really worked with us, and I took it over, relatively recently, and, I kicked ass. And we got it done, and the Parks Department really worked hard to make sure it got open, and it was an embarrassment to the city. It was an embarrassment to, many administrations, and this got open, and we're very happy about it.
Listen, you know what? I admire the confidence. I admire the ability.
The use of the English language.
And to take, I really do, because a lot of us have been brought up, defer credit, no. I think there's something healthy about you doing it. I don't know if we can pull it off or anybody else can pull it off, but it works. Any care to share some?
Well, Greg, if I don't take credit, nobody else is going to give me the credit. I mean, I deserve the credit. This would have, Jack Nicklaus actually made a statement, and he made it to many people. I think it was also in the Wall Street Journal that if Trump didn't get involved, it may never have opened, or it would have been 10 years from now. And I believe that's true. It probably, in my opinion, it would have never opened.
Now,
so you have to take credit because with the people nowadays, if you don't take credit, nobody else is going to give it to you.
Yeah, or somebody else will take it.
Yeah.
All right.
That's even. By the way, Greg, you said it. That's even worse.
Yeah.
That happens too.
Yep.
I've seen that happen many, many times. So look, we're very proud of it. It's a great, great jewel for the city. We're going to have major, major championships. It's going to bring hundreds of millions of dollars into the city. The cost was astronomical because so many people made money on this over the years. It's just insane what it costs. But we got it done, and we're happy about it. And I'll tell you what, if we get some major championships, which we expect to be getting, the money's going to come back into the coffers of the city. So that'll be a great thing.
Does it smell over there? It smells okay?
No, it's beautiful. It's right on the East River. People don't even realize it. I guess your crew's going to be out there. A lot of press is there today. This has been a long time in the making, and it really is. This is like a large-scale rink in Central Park. This is a much bigger project. Tremendous amounts of earth moving and everything. And
all right.
Now there you see a picture of it. It's really a great thing. It's going to be a great jewel for the city of New York.
So listen, golf courses are great, but we know that you have ambitions in the past to run the whole country, and you've been flirting once again with running for president. What is the latest? Are you going to do it? And if you don't do it, who would you support?
Well, I'm going to announce something very interesting. A lot of people are going to be very happy, and I'll be doing it during the month of June. And I think a lot of people are happy. I mean, our country is the same as this in a much, much larger way. But our country is tired. It's exhausted. Our infrastructure is a disaster. Our security with ISIS and everything else is we're not doing our job. We're not doing the job. And then you see where ISIS takes over major cities, and we have a press, I won't even mention his name. It's so ridiculous. And he's talking about how we're doing quite well. We're doing quite well. It's like, what are we listening to? I just see last week ISIS is building a hotel. Do you believe it? They're building a hotel.
Seriously?
I didn't see that part.
Yeah, they announced they're building a hotel. In fact, they just actually opened a hotel. And, you know, they have plenty of money. They took over the oil. You remember in your program I used to say take the oil, at least take the oil. We shouldn't have been in Iraq in the first place, but if we're going to be there, take the oil. But they take over cities left and right, and the Iraqi soldiers run. They leave hundreds of millions of dollars worth of equipment behind them for the enemy to take over. The whole thing is a mess. Our country is a mess. So I'll be making an announcement shortly. And honestly, it's just a large-scale version of what I do. We have to make our country great again.
You're going to throw your hat in, if you do, a very crowded field. I mean, former Governor George Pataki is thinking of throwing his hat in the ring on Thursday. What do you think about that? Because I'm sure you had some dealings with Governor Pataki.
I did, and he's a very nice man. It's got no chance whatsoever. He's a very nice guy. He has no chance whatsoever. And we'll just see what happens. Hey, look, I've always said a very successful person. I've always heard that a very successful person cannot run for politics and cannot get elected president. That may be true. I'll find out. Maybe I'm going to just see.
So, it sounds like he's running.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, it might sound that way. So I think I'm going to have a very interesting month for a lot of people that are asking me to do it. They're tired of the incompetence. They're tired of politicians. All talk, no action. They're all talk, no action. Nobody deals more with politicians. I mean, Greg can tell you, both of you, nobody deals more with politicians than I do. All talk, no action. It never gets done, and our country is going to hell. So we'll see what happens. During the month of June, I'll be making an announcement. I think a lot of people are going to be very surprised, and a lot of people are going to be very happy because they are really sick and tired of seeing what's going on.
Now, you're choosing your words very carefully. Be happy. I mean, it sounds like, are you going to renew the Apprentice for a couple of more seasons? I mean, are you really, you're talking about getting in?
I'm feeling like he's going to do it.
What's going to make Christina
Stoppo? NBC wants to renew the Apprentice. I mean, they've come out and they said, we want to renew the Apprentice, but I've told them I'm looking at something else. And, you know, it's pretty hard. Hey, when a politician runs for office, they give up nothing. They run, they lose, they win, who knows, right? They give up nothing. When I run, I'm giving up primetime television show that does great in the ratings. I give up deals all over the world. I mean, I'm giving up, you know, billions of dollars of stuff potentially if I do this. So I give up a lot. But you know what? The country is the most important thing, and our country's in serious trouble. We are going down as a country. We're going down.
Donald Trump, who born and raised in Queens, by the way, are you going to stick by your promise to make Rosanna and I ambassadors to countries of our choice?
Somewhere warm.
If you win.
Oh, that would be so easy. This country would be so lucky to have you both.
Yes.
I know the country that Rosanna wants right now. It's called Italy.
I'll take that.
No, ISIS, I don't know if you know, but ISIS has their eyes set on the Vatican, if you can even believe this.
No way.
They have their eyes set on Italy, and they have their eyes set on the Vatican, if you can believe it, okay?
Pope Francis will take care of that. Don't worry about that. Do we have a date, by the way, for June? Because I want to mark it down in my calendar when you're going to make
during the month of June, probably in the middle of the month.
The one and only Donald Trump. And by the way, again, congratulations. The Trump Golf Links at Ferry Point up in the Bronx looks beautiful.
It's going to be fantastic. Great thing for the city, and thank you very much.
Thank you. Thanks for being on Good Day. We appreciate it.
Take care.
Thank you. Bye.
All right.